right, today we got why child influencers are becoming corn stars. Unfortunately, this is piggybacking off of the Lil Tay situation, which is absolutely disgusting. We just reacted to that whole situation recently, where unfortunately these predatorial people out here seemingly had Shorty on pre-order, and it's just sick. There's some level of responsibility we gotta put on her, but at the same time, it's so clear that she's been misguided pretty much her entire life. So this video is gonna recap on the situation that we kind of already know about, but I think it's also gonna be breaking down the overall conversation of just how people like Lil Tay end up in this toxic, unfortunate situation in the first place. Make sure you guys tap into the Twitch streams. The link to that will be in the description. That is Whereyouatberto. You guys have been showing so much love on the streams. I want to see you guys there, so pull up. I know it's a little weird jumping from platform to platform, but I promise you won't be disappointed. The experience of interacting with y'all while making these videos is one like no other. So I really want to see y'all there. Tap into the Twitch streams, link in the description. Let's get right to the video. Come on.
Where you at, Berto? Lil Tay's dropping the youngest link of the century. Mark your calendars tomorrow, 3 p.m. EST. And nobody, including my family, including the grown-ass haters, is gonna stop me. You know why? Lil Tay rich and finna get richer.
Damn.
It's extremely tragic and very saddening that I have to make this video, but it is officially safe to say that there is a child influencer to OF demon pipeline. I don't know if you guys were on the internet about 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago, but if you were, you might remember somebody by the name of Lil Tay.
Y'all ain't doing it like Lil Tay.
She's 9 years old here, by the way.
Long story short, she was pretty famous for being the youngest flexer. She was flexing bands, chains, houses, saying that she's richer than your favorite rapper. I remember back when I first heard of Lil Tay, it was actually because somebody was making a goddamn Asian joke and was telling me that I look like Lil Tay, which, really, bro? Really? Since then, I had generational beef with this little girl. Fast forward to today, this is her now.
We just broke the link record with the youngest link of the century. $1 million in a couple hours.
She's flexing this, by the way, too, y'all. Like, this is disgusting, man. But like I said, it's like we got to put some responsibility on her now as an adult. But at the same time, it's like, yo, she's been kind of pushed to do shit for clout and money since she was 9 years old.
I'm still the youngest one doing it. Y'all been doubting me for 7 years. You can hate on me all you want. You can't say Lil Tay ain't winning. Oh yeah, and thank you to all my supporters who have pre-ordered since 2018 or whenever you did.
Not even 2 days.
You hear her saying that, bro? She's literally. Let's get into the video, bro.
Ago, bro, she freshly turned 18 years old and that OF link was officially dropped. And that's already bad, but to make matters even worse, she made like $1 million within less than a day. Controversial social media personality Lil Tay makes over $1 million in 3 hours after joining OnlyFans on her 18th birthday. For all the grown haters who's been hating on me since I was 9 years old, look at me now, what y'all got to say. So I was wrong, it wasn't even 1 day, no, $1 million in 3 goddamn hours. How much money is that per minute? And to address the elephant in the room, every single person who subscribed, you're officially on the list, the Epstein list, the EDP list, the Dr. Disrespect list. Your name is forever cemented in history with the likes of them because you are a PDF predator just like the rest of them, all right?
Oh, subscribe to the OF. Bro, it's like, wait, what do you mean? I'm subscribed to you, bro. What you talking about? Got me there for a second. Hello, I see you.
Is Lil Tay's OnlyFans worth it? We about to find out.
Freshly 18 Asian boy Lil TJ makes an OnlyFans, which is disgusting. And actually, I bought it, and here's why you should too. Even though it's her name, there are nothing Lil about her Lil Tays.
You're disgusting, you're sick, you're scum of the earth. You shouldn't be within 10 meters of a goddamn school zone. You shouldn't be allowed to go to a playground. You shouldn't be allowed to go to any type of sporting event where any kids are around. You need to be watched. Your hard drives, your storages, all the above need to be checked. And as a matter of fact, you should be eligible for some jail time.
Niggas ain't even hiding it no more. Niggas dead ass record themselves admitting to being peas. I'm getting pissed off, y'all.
People who see a freaking 9-year-old coming up in content, waiting on the day they drop an OF, and as soon as they drop, you're instantly buying it.
Oh yeah, and thank you to all my supporters who have pre-ordered since 2018 or whenever you did.
And of course, this is facing pretty heavy backlash from actual normal people.
So the 25,000 plus men who actually bought Lil Tay's OnlyFans subscription, y'all are some fucking bums.
Lil Tay looks like a toddler. F y'all that consume this type of content and support this. And the crazy part is, this is what she looked like when she was coming up, bro. And now she doesn't even look far far from this. She still looks like a kid because when you're 18, bro, contrary to popular belief, you're still a kid. That might be a hot take to some of y'all, bro, but me at 18, I'm thinking, bro, back then, I was a kid. Lil Tay, if PDFs didn't exist, yeah, flipping burgers, flipping patties, destined to a career in fast food. But before she even started this OF, I think she tried to make a comeback by streaming and doing other types of content, but nobody really cared.
I don't even think that's true either. Like, I genuinely think if she would have stayed on the path of like content creation and just kind of being an authentic 18-year-old, whatever it is, I don't know, maybe dating or flirting or just having fun as an 18-year-old woman on the come up. Like, I think people would have, one, respected her more. She probably would have been able to break away from just doing all that weird shit for clout. Like, you know, again, I wasn't tapped in, but I did see a few clips of her like on stream with that other Rakai guy that's really popular with Kai Cenat. Like, I feel like if she would have went down that road, she could have probably been a popular streamer, bro. And she's so young that she had time to develop and grow. But the problem is, it's like, y'all young people in the rest, it's crazy. I hate saying that because it makes me sound old, but it's like y'all young niggas just take the easy way out for everything, bruh. Like, you're 18. You don't need to be a millionaire by 18. It's like, is the idea of that shit cool? Yeah, but bro, just work hard, grind, and have fun. And you'll get there eventually, man.
Actually, you know what happened? Somebody like faked her death. It was her dad. Her dad faked her death and then released a crypto coin to scam in her name. And then her mom was the reason why she even got popular in the first place by giving her access to assets like houses, cars, and money to make her into a viral sensation per se. So she was already dealt a horrible hand with having two.
And that's what I say. It's like she's pretty much, I hate to say it, but it's like she was almost doomed before she even had a chance. And that's why it's like, I don't put all the blame on her, bro. The nigga, it was her brother, her family that enabled her to be like this. They pretty much taught her to be like this.
Dog shit parents, so unfortunately she's a victim of that. Lil Tay posts OF images at exactly 12:01 on the day she turns 18. Really, she was 17 years old, 365 days, and 2 minutes old, bro. And that arbitrary number turns her into eligible to create adult content. I don't understand the way the world works, but it works like that for some reason. Not bad for 3 hours. We broke the F out of the OF record. $1 million generated, $500,000 in subscriptions alone, $26,000 in tips, and $400,000 in messages. You want to text her that bad? What do you have to say to little freaking Tay, bro? What do you have to say? Brief intermission. If you're enjoying the video so far, please make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 200,000.
W love halal, man. Make sure y'all tap in with my dog. Really great content creator. I really love his content. Y'all see I've been reacting to him a few times, but make sure you guys subscribe and like my video as well.
3 hours, beating the Catch Me Outside girls record of 1M in 6 hours. We have a serious PDF problem. This will forever be a 10-year-old kid to me, and any man that can see past that is weird. Now, I feel like this is a good segue into the next point, and the reason why I call this a pipeline, as this person stated, the Catch Me Outside girl had a record of 1M in 6 hours. When she first dropped her OF, she freshly turned 18 as well. If you don't know who the Catch Me Outside girl, that is Danielle Bergoli, famous for going on Dr. Phil and saying Catch Me Outside.
Catch me outside, how about that? That's what I always do, and they never catch me. Ain't nobody gonna catch me.
She then became a rapper, started chilling with other grown adult rappers when she was a kid, by the way, which I'm pretty sure some weird activity was going on when she was underage, but I could be wrong. Somebody.
No, you're not. You know, I'm pretty sure it came out that she was, a lot of you niggas, honestly, better hope that her money never dries up, because this girl, this Cash Me Outside girl, she's already hinted that she was fucking a lot of you rap niggas when she was young. And the only reason she hasn't come out and, you know, exposed y'all niggas, in my opinion, is probably because she just sitting on a few M's right now. But if she get old and saggy and start fucking, you know what I'm saying, start needing another bag, she gonna need to sell a book or some shit, she gonna expose y'all weirdos. And, you know, whether the intention is pure or not, y'all niggas was weird because y'all knew she was underage.
Let me know. Either way, as soon as she turned 18, she dropped an OF as well, and boom, $1 million generated in 6 hours instantly. There are so many people who go an entire lifespan without seeing $1 million total, mind you, generated, revenue generated. And in fact, somebody can do this in 3 to 6 hours by making content as a kid, getting older, and as soon as you get older, dropping that OF because you're baiting PDFs to come out of the woodwork. And it's almost like this is a recipe for success to an extent. Seeing it happen once, seeing it happen twice, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times, bro, it's a pattern, it's a pipeline, it's something that needs to be studied and it needs to be addressed. With the way this method clearly works, as disgusting as it is, I would not be surprised if I start seeing more of it. God forbid. But being realistic, people are gonna see the success rate of doing this. They might start making content when they're a kid and then getting older, and as soon as they get older, they drop that link the same way because it works every time.
And here's the thing, though. I'll disagree with you there, Hala, because the thing is, it's not true. The problem with a lot of these young girls being influenced to go down this path, like the OF model path, believe it or not, the ones that are the female content creators in that space that are actually successful long term, like they're committed to this shit. Like it's one or the other. One, they've actually were very popular for something else, like Lil Tay. She was popular for making those flexing videos when she was younger. Or that other girl, the Catch Me Outside girl, like, yes, it's a stroke of luck there, but at the end of the day, she became really popular as a meme, and then she was even making music, which I think she had some successful songs. Point being that there was a level of success that they had to have before they dropped the OF. But a lot of things that y'all don't realize is content creation in any way, shape, or form. I'm not co-signing OF content creation or corn content creation. I'm just speaking in general. Content creation in any form. Like the maintenance to keep up with this shit, bro, it takes another level of discipline. So it ends up being hard work anyway. Like it's nothing in life is easy money. Like, yeah, Lil Tay just got an easy bag, but the only reason she got that easy bag is because she was fucking arguably slaving away as a 9-year-old all the way up until maybe her early teens by her parents and was famous as fuck. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, again, y'all got to really hear the direction I'm coming at. I'm not justifying any of these things, but what I am saying, it's like a career was built, you know? And then boom, they go and drop this link, and now they cashing out on this quote unquote easy money, but everything built up to that. But you know what doesn't happen? A regular girl in high school that ain't got no motion, she's don't got nothing going on, and they see, oh, it's easy money, it's easy money. They fucking sell out for this easy money, drop they link, drop they, they pieces of their temple and pieces of their body on the internet for everybody to see and everybody to scrutinize, and it's going to live on the internet forever, just to realize nobody subscribed to that shit. And then you just sold for the bag that you didn't receive. Y'all gotta, like, again, I'm having a real conversation with y'all here, bro. Like, y'all, like, I'm speaking to my ladies. Y'all gotta wake up. Y'all gotta wake up. Like, if you are not thick through thin, a fucking slut that has admirations and goals to be a professional slut when you grow up, just work hard and find the things that you're passionate about and go do that. Go chase the bag in that direction, because you're going to sell out over on this lustful, soulless shit, and you don't even like it. A lot of y'all be good girls, man. Y'all not even like that. And y'all selling out for this bag that you can't keep up with the pressure of that shit. I'm speaking that real, man. I'm speaking that real. Y'all ruining y'all lives and selling out for something that y'all don't even want for real. But that money blinding you, and the money's not even there. Most of these, most girls that got their links and their subscriptions, I guarantee you, they not making money like that, bro. They not. You want to know how I know that? Because a lot of these girls, they ain't got no talent, bro. They just look good. You know how many times, like, on some real shit, and I'm gonna stop this yap here in a second and let the video play out, but hear me out. A lot of these IG models that be having hundreds of thousands of followers on IG just because they look good, they ain't got nothing going on nowhere else, bro. You go check their YouTube link, barely 100 subscribers. You go check their Twitter link, barely 100 followers on Twitter, barely any followers on TikTok. They ain't got no talent. The only place you got followers is IG, and it's because you look good. And you don't even know how to monetize that. Y'all not business minded. Y'all not business oriented. Y'all just look good. And so it's like, you gotta actually have some level of skills and skills and business minded attributes to even run a business like that. You know, the conversation's kind of drifted now because, again, just in general, if you like, you shouldn't even be able to start an OF on honestly until you like 25, bro. They need to update that shit because it's like, yeah, 18 you legal, but you still don't even know what the fuck you are doing in the world. You legit. You making lifelong decisions when you ain't even lived life.
These people won't even be giving themselves a real shot at content creation, a job, college. And there's gonna be a point in time where people are gonna be like, oh, what do you want to be when you get older? And they're gonna say, Mom, I want to be a freaking, it hurts to even say this, bro. An article here I found says that children post on OF for easier cash than a part-time job. Irish teenagers are selling content on the adult subscription site because they get no money from the parents and it's easier than getting a job. Look how far we have fallen, man. Thinking of more situations like this, it instantly reminds me of things like the Bop House, which if you didn't know, that was when a bunch of OF creators came in and created an entire house. There was controversy because there was a minor within the actual Bop House as well. Now, I obviously want to talk about
literally looks like a child. Like, what the fuck, bro?
Why this is happening. I think from the kid perspective, being a kid,
I said looks like a child. She is a child.
Creator at a young age is room for a downward spiral, let's just say. And when you're in the limelight at that high level, you're not gonna want to just be like, okay, it's over, I'm gonna go to college now. Or maybe you might, but you might feel that pressure from your parents or from other people around you, or even yourself to be like, oh, I need to keep making content, so what do I do? What do I do? I fell off. I don't want to be a one-hit wonder or something. And then ta-da, they get a freaking light bulb above their head. Let's make the OF.
My problem with OnlyFans becoming more and more common or normalized, I guess you could say, is just the fact that women are feeling pressured to do so at such a young age, such as like 18.
There are creators who are young, who are showing themselves off in a certain way, trying to gain an adult audience or doing damn near borderline adult type of content, relationship content, weird TikTok, dressing weird online. And who's making you do this? Is it the parents?
14% of young American women ages 18 to 24 are on OnlyFans. We're not even talking about it. 1.4 million young American women are sexualizing themselves online just to survive, and our culture is calling it brave.
I found a Reddit post right here from
Facts. That's the sad part. Our day and age is calling that bullshit brave, dude. It's insane.
The New York Times. Over the past year, we published a series investigating the world of child Instagram influencers, almost all girls who are managed by their parents. We found their accounts drew an audience of men, including PDFs, and Meta's algorithms even steer children's photos.
Fathers should be ashamed of their damn selves. Y'all niggas bitches. You got you in your daughter's life and you managing her OF career? Man, you should be ashamed of yourself, nigga.
To convicted offenders. Meta, what the hell do you have going on? Steering children's photos towards offenders because yeah, that's what they want to see. And I know some freaking data scientists from Meta thinking like, yeah, that's the way algorithms work. A good algorithm is gonna make people see what they want to see. Why are convicted offenders even allowed to roam social media, man? Banish them to hell. We cataloged 5,000 mom run accounts, analyzed 2.1 million Instagram posts, and unregulated ecosystem. Many parents saw influencing as a resume booster, but it often led to a dark underworld dominated by adult men who use flattering, bullying, and blackmail to get illicit images. And this is all from mom run pages. To talk about that, the mom run accounts, the parent-led accounts, there are parents who purposely make their child look a certain way in order to gain more money. Is it crazy to say that you're on the same level as the people who consume your child's content who are older? Who are you trying to show them off to? We profiled a young woman who experienced these dangers firsthand, but tried to turn them to her advantage. A snowboarding prodigy and child influencer had her images leaked online as a young teen, but later made over $800,000 selling photos of herself.
And this is the case of this young
Damn,
woman,
bro.
Jackie Dejo. She started out on social media as a kid, and then her fan base ended up being dominated by adult men.
And then she was 13. Her mother got her this bikini modeling deal and all these sponsorships because she was a snowboarder. It very quickly got really creepy because her biggest fan base was adult males.
Another interesting thing to think about is the role that the creator plays in this situation. In this instance of Lil Tay, right? People might initially start calling her out, be like, oh, you're this and that, you'd be a burger flipper. But some might say Lil Tay is actually a victim at the end of the day to societal pressure, maybe terrible parenting, exploitation, negative backlash, and bad publicity at an early age. Another interesting thing to think about is like, what is the ethical concerns within OF for allowing stuff like this to go on? Do you think that 18 is the appropriate age to start being able to even make content like this?
Nah, I think they need to up that hoe to 25, bro. I think they need to up that hoe to 25 because at least at 25, you are an adult. You know what I'm saying? Like 18 is just that number where it's like, okay, you've crossed over into adulthood. But at 25, you've been an adult. You've felt the real world. You've had to deal with, you know, whether it's losing your job, getting a job, trying to, you know, just trying to figure it out, maneuver it, paying rent, paying bills. You know what I'm saying? Your parents looking at you a little crazy if you still living at your mom and daddy's house like, hey, yo, bruh. you're getting kind of old there, man. When you moving out, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I feel like 25 is like, okay, I am an adult and I am ready to make adult decisions, and I'm going to have to live with the consequences, good or bad, of my actions. I think that's what they really need to up it to, bro. On some real shit. Real shit.
18-year-old and a 17-year-old the day before, where do you draw that line of like, okay, boom, after you go to bed tonight, when you wake up, you'll be able to do all this stuff freely, normally, show off whatever for everybody to see, and your decision making is 100% valid. I mean, it's already proven scientifically that your frontal lobe and all that, your brain is not fully developed all the way. Another thing I want to say is, bro, I feel like people who make promiscuous content when they're young, on stuff like TikTok, IG, they should be getting banned. I feel like these platforms don't really do a great job with moderating certain things.
And this kind of opens up a different conversation when it like there's a whole nother controversy going on right now with YouTube asking for identification and whatnot. And I genuinely have a lot of like mixed feelings, you know, because on one hand, I know that these platforms don't care enough about us to where we're protecting the child and we're protecting the children. Like, no, they just want our information so they can continue to sell and control us as much as possible. And that's just factual. But that aside, now that they have this information, they also will have the authority to put kids in the kids' place and adults in the adults' place and teens in the teens' place, which, you know, again, depending on which lens you're looking at it through, at least in this type of conversation, can be a positive thing, you know? Now, in another world, it's also like, I'm an adult. You guys see the fucking Pikachu stuffed animal in the back, Keyblade. Like, I love anime. Like, I still love things from my childhood that I enjoy. Like, is YouTube now going to, like, categorize adults in a way where they can't watch kid content? Like, I don't know, bro. That's a whole different conversation. Some of y'all may or may not know what I'm talking about, but pretty much YouTube is going to be rolling out something soon where you have to verify your ID to even use their platform, or else they're going to artificially identify what age they think you are and make your algorithm look a certain way based upon that. Again, bro, it's like two separate conversations. It's like one conversation, but two different perspectives here where it's like, I don't know which way this can go. But
at some point, I feel like there are things that could be classified as borderline cheese pizza that are being displayed as if it's completely fine and completely normal. But that was the child influencer to OF demon pipeline that I noticed. I know some of y'all have noticed this as well, and I feel like it's time.
Word, I guess that's the end of the video, man. Shout out to Hala. He always makes some great content. Make sure you go tap in with him. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section, man. Like, do you agree with me, disagree with me? You know, I feel like my points are valid, but I'm just curious to hear y'all feedback, you know. It's a crazy world we live in, bro. I'm genuinely scared for the future, dude. Like, these are the kids that are growing up, and they're going to eventually be the leaders of the new world. I don't know, bruh. I don't know. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Make sure you guys tap into the Twitch streams. Links to that will be in the description. That's Where You At Berto. I love y'all. Come on, man. Y'all know where to find me.
Where you at, Berto?
I made this shit look too easy.